what was the homework last week? Write these sentences, Dvikarmaka sentences with Dvikarmakadhatus, sentences with the Kriyapadas which have Dvikarmakadhatus. In Karmani Prayoga. In the last class we saw Kartari Prayoga and also Karmani Prayoga. So these examples in Karmani. So when you write then the last class I think we went through the Karmani form of each Kriyapada, right? That is Duha, Yach, Pach, Danda, Rudhi, Prach, Chi, Bru, Shas, Ji, Matha, Mushan. So of these, the Karmani Prayoga or Karmani Rupa of all these dhatus, we went through them, right? One, for example, Duha becomes Dushyate, Yach, Yachyate, Pachyate, Dandyate, Rudhyate, Prachate or Pruchate, Chiyate, then what? Bruyate, then Shasyate, or no, Shishyate, then Jiyate, Mathyate, Mushyate. Do all of you have studied Karmani Prayoga before in some other class or some other, like before this? Do you know Karmani Prayoga?
No, Mahodaya.
That's fine. Kartam, Mahodaya?
Karmani Prayoga we have studied before.
Rangavan, Mahodaya?
Mahodaya, did you ask me?
Yeah. Karmani.
We studied during Pravesha Parichaya through Sanskrit Bharati.
Okay. They have the knowledge. Nirmala Bhagini?
Yes, Mahodaya.
Soumya Bhagini?
Mahodaya.
So that's good. So yeah.
But when we learned earlier, we didn't know about the Karakani road and all. We just blindly used these. But
yeah, that's fine.
But now we can distinguish how the difference is.
That's fine. I just wanted to understand when we use, besides Karakam, when we use Karmani Prayoga, tada कर्तृपदस्य परिवर्तनं कथं भवति, विभक्ति प्रयोगः कथं भवति, अनन्तरं कर्मपदस्य कथं भवति इति. So what is the, let's take an example here. Which one is this one? The others have also sent me, a couple of others have sent me the homework, but today they won't be. For example, Suresh Mahodaya is not going to attend today. Some others have also said, I think they sent. So Gopalena Dhenuhu. Now if you take only like what we saw, one simple example without Dvikarmaka, we saw the example, right? Yatha Balakaha Grantham Pathati. In that, when you change to Karmani, then it becomes Balena Granthaha Pathyate. Right? So when we say Balakaha or Balaha becomes Balena, Granthaha Pathyate. So here Kartrupadam is in Tritiya Vibhakti. Kartrupadam means what? The one who is performing the action, right? What is the action here? What kind of action is being performed?
Reading.
Reading. Patana Kriya is indicated by Pathyate, this word. And who is doing that? Balaha is doing that. So now that is in Tritiya. Why is it in Tritiya? We studied during the Karakam, right? Why is it in Tritiya? And Grantha is a Karma Padam, that is in Prathama. Karma Karakam Prathama, Kartur Karakam Tritiya. Why are these in Tritiya and Prathama Vibhakti? Samya Bhagini?
Mahoday, in passive voice, the book is read, the literature is read by the boy.
Right. But talking in terms of Karakam, why are they in Tritiya and Prathama? Why can't I say Balaha Grantham Pathyate?
If we say very simply, in Karma we are always using the karma in Didiya, and in Karmani Prayoga, when we use this, when we convert from this Karmani Prayoga, we use generally, mostly Tritiya. That's what I understood.
Yeah, that is correct. That's right. The Prayoga hasti tata. But in Vyakaranam, what we have studied in the Karakam, right? So we studied before when we were studying this sutras for Prathama, Ditiya, Tritiya, and its Karaka sutras. What did we study there? Remember, Pathyate is indicating what? What is it indicating? Huh?
Karanakaraka, balena.
It is not Karanakaraka. So, is Bala instrument in reading Patana? In reading? No, Bala is Karta here.
Through Bala it is being done.
Yeah, but who is doing? Somebody else is not doing this Patana Karya using Bala. Bala himself is doing it. Right? So that is not Karana.
Okay.
So like it's not like Aham Hastena Bhajanam Khadami. So Aham is doing the Karya. Now Hastena is Karana. So that sense is not here with Balena as a Karana. So Patati was in the Kartari Prayoga and Pathyate is in the Karmani Prayoga. So when we say Balaha Grantham Pathati, in the Kartari Prayoga, that's true that we use a Kartrupadam in Prathama Vibhakti and Karmapadam in Dvitiya Vibhakti, and Pathati is Atlatlakara Kartari Prayoga. But if you think of the Vyakaranam Sutra we studied before, in the Karaka topic only, so what is the basis of this in the Kartari Prayoga, Balaha coming in the Prathama Vibhakti, Grantham Prayogin coming in the Dvitiya, where we are applying the Dvitiya there. Does the Karaka changing between these two Prayogas, Balaha Grantham Patati Kartari, Balena Grantha Patyate Karmani, is the Karaka changing between Balaha and Balena and Grantham and Grantha?
Is it because Bala is the one that's doing the reading here? Grantham is being read by the Bala. So that's what I'm thinking.
No, that's all. I understand that. That's
yeah.
true. That is it. When we understand and try it, whatever English or whatever we say that. But we are trying to grammatically analyze this. So is the Karaka changing between Bala and Balena? What is the Karaka of Balaha?
Balaha is Karta.
Okay, and what is Balena?
Is he's doing the action.
So what is the Karakam?
I have to look up. I'm a little rusty.
Others, please. Smart. Others, they know. What's that? Anybody? What is the, in the second sentence, Karmani Prayoga, what is the Karakam of Balena?
Mahoday, is it Kartrikarak?
Karanakaraka.
Kartrikaranayos Tritiya?
कर्तृकरणयोः स्तुतिया सूत्रेण बालेन पदस्य कारकं किं भवति
Karanakaraka.
why is it karanakarakam?
I think it's Kartrikarakam, Mahoday.
And in the first one balah grantham patati tatra bala padasya karakam
Kartrikarakam.
kartrikarakam. Balena is also kartrikarakam. Only the prayoga is changing. One is kartari prayoga, one is karmani prayoga. And similarly grantham, in the first one, what is the karakam of grantham?
Karmakarakam.
Second one granthaha, that is also
Karmakarakam.
karmakarakam. The vibhakti is changing because the prayoga is changing. So, but we need to understand why the vibhakti is changing, because the prayoga is changing. व्याकरणरीत्या तस्य विश्लेषणं कथं भवति? How do we explain that from the Vyakarana point of view? Is that when we say pathyate, so no, remember that if you go back, anabhihite, again that comes into picture, right? Anabhihite means when a karaka is not expressed, if it by another word in the sentence, in another way in the sentence, then these vibhaktis, different vibhaktis will be applied. Otherwise, what happens? By default, the prathama vibhakti gets applied. So here, in this case, pathyate, remember this pathyate. In this case, pathyate indicates what? It indicates karmani. Because that's why we say karmani prayoga, right? In this, there is a yak pratyaya is there. There is a pratyaya. That's why it is changing to karmani. Patha dhatu, when you add ya pratyaya like this, ya pathya, right? There is no ya here. Pathati. So this pathati word is not indicating karmani prayoga. It is indicating karta, or it is referring to kartrupadam. The kartrupadam is already referred by this. Yes, this is already saying that kriya is being done by karta, whereas this is indicating kriya is done by karma. not karma. This is karmani is indicating already karma pada, referring to karma pada. So when it is referring to karma pada, the karmatva is already indicated by this. That is why the word actually what is in karma karaka, that is already being referred by this yak pratyaya actually. That's why this grantha will get the prathama vibhakti, because pratipadikārtha eva, kevalam pratipadikārtha lingamatre, all that. So in this, just to indicate its pratipadikārtha, we bring in the prathama vibhakti to make it a padam. And this one, balena, now bala one, what this becomes, this is not indicated now. Kartrutva is not indicated by pathyate, right? Because pathyate is indicated or referring to karma, because it's karmani prayoga. That's why with kartrukaraniya tritiya, with that, if it is karta, then we bring the tritiya vibhakti here. Kartrukarakam asti chet. So remember those basic rules before. So similarly here patati, here also patati is indicating, referring to kartru or kartrutvam. So the word which refers to kartru, noun which refers to kartru, then it doesn't need kartrukaraniya tritiya here, because that kartrutva is indicated by patati. So anabhita is there, abhita abhavat. So abhita, it's already indicated, expressed. Kartrutvam is already expressed by some other word in the sentence. So then we put the pratipadikārthalinga matra in that case. Bringing that, we bring the prathama vibhakti on this. Now karma is not indicated by any other word here in this sentence. So we use this dvitiya vibhakti here. Karmani dvitiya iti sutrena. Because it is not abhihita. Karmatva is not abhihita here. It is anabhihita. So then we have to bring karmani dvitiya. Otherwise, pratipadikārthalinga parimana vachana matre prathama. So similarly, here too, karmani, karma is indicated by another word here. So what the word actually which is karma karaka, with that pratipadikārthalinga matra gets prathama, and because anabhihite, kartru padam will get the tritiya by kartrukaraniya tritiya. Is that better now? Clear?
Yes. Yes.
So here I just wanted to say that, wanted your focus on this, but we got into this explanation. Pathati pathyate. So the difference here is that pathati and pathyate, kartari karmani. In kartari, the pathati, the vachanam will be according to kartrupadam, and in karmani prayoga, vachana of the kriya padam will be as per the karma padam, okay, which is in the prathama vibhakti here. Obviously the kriya pada, they don't have the lingam, only the vachana. Okay. In the kartari prayoga, vachana of kriya padam will be as per the kartrupadasya vachanam, and karmani prayoga, vachanam of kriya pada will be as per the vachanam of the karma padam. So if, for example, here balena granthaha, if he is reading many grantha, what will be the kartari prayoga? Neela Bhagini. The boy is reading many granthas. What will be the sentence?
Pachyante?
No, first on kartari.
Oh. Grandhaha.
Full sentence starting with Bala.
Balena granthaha pachyante.
Kartari prayoga.
Oh, I'm lost.
Yes.
Karta is grantha, right?
Balaha grandham padati.
Balaha
Grandham padati. Grandha padati. Or grandham padati, sorry.
Many granthas, not one grantha. Then
Grandhaha padanti.
Granthan.
Grandham padanti.
why patanti?
Sorry, it's not correct. It's not correct. Balaha padati only comes. Grandham padati.
Balaha
Granthan.
Granthan Raman, like Raman, Granthan
Patati.
Yes.
So here patati is ekavachanam because Bala is ekavachanam.
Ekavachanam.
Because Bala is karta. And then second one you said right. Balena, what happens in the
Grandaha. So Grandaha is bahuvachanam. So
Padante.
Patante. Patyante.
Patyante. Balena granthaha patyante. Correct. So note that in the first case, Balaha granthan patati. Patati was ekavachanam and Balaha was ekavachanam. Granthan was bahuvachanam. In the second case, Balena granthaha patyante. Balena is ekavachanam. Granthaha bahuvachanam. Patyante also becomes bahuvachanam because in Karmani, the vachanam of Kriya Padam will be the vachanam of Karma Pada. Karma pada doesn't change in Karmani prayoga or Kartara prayoga. Okay, Nila.
Yeah.
Even in the Kartara prayoga, Granthan itself is the karma padam. Only we are changing the vibhakti in the both these prayogas. In the prayoga changes. Karaka or karma padam, kartru padam, they don't change. Karaka remains same. The relationship remains same with the Kriya padam.
Dhanyavad.
So keep that in mind while you are forming the karmani prayoga, karmani sentences. Okay? So what is the rule here? Now we looked at the example where it was single karma padam. Okay? Now if you're looking at the Dvikarmakadhatu, examples with Dvikarmak. Now first one, let me keep that here. Balena granthaha pathyate. So what is the rule here? What are we doing here? We are changing Kartrupadam to Tritiya Vibhakti and Karmapadam to Prathama Vibhakti. And obviously the Kriyapada has to change it to Karmani. So if we take the example, let's say this example here, Gopalena Dhenuh Kshiram Dishyate. So in the kartari prayoga, what is how is it? This is how will be the sentence? Gopalena dhenu kshiram duyate. Nirmala Bhagini, what is the sentence in the kartari?
Gopalaha dhenu kshiram dugdi.
So if it is not if you don't want to use two karma padas, if it is only one karma pada, what is the sentence?
Gopalaha kshiram dogdhi.
Uttamam. Gopalaha kshiram dogdhi. So why are you not saying dhenum dogdhi? Why kshiram dogdhi? Why are you removing dhenu?
Because kshiram is the main.
क्षीरम् इति प्रधानक्रियापदं कर्मपदं प्रधानकर्मपदं क्षीरं धेनु we are saying गौणकर्मपदं why are you saying it is gauna?
That is secondary karmapada.
But why?
Because its importance is more for Kshiram.
What is Nirmala Bhaginwadi?
It may be from some other source also instead of Denu. But Kshiram is Maha.
Some other source, okay, but main thing it basically it will have a different karakam. Dhenu, what is its original karakam? Gopalaha.
Denvaha.
Denvaha, because what is the karakam there? Karakam. Karakam of Dhenvaha. Karanakarakam. Are you using that as an instrument or sadhana in the Dohana Kriya?
Tritiya, that's why I said Denva.
So Dhenvaha is
Denva, not Vaha. Vaha will be
no, what vibhakti will apply we'll think later, but what karaka you want to use or what relationship you want to use with the kriya, you have to think of that first. Do you want to use dhenu or cow as an instrument in dohana kriya, or
it's apadana karakam.
Apadana, because the milk is coming out of it. So Gopalaha, that's why because it is Apadana, Panchami Apadana, so that with that we want to use Panchami Vibhakti on that, because we want to use it as a Apadana, Karakam. So Gopalaha, Dhenvaha, Kshiram, Dogdhi. So you want to put that. Now, because it could be in a different Karaka, and we want to cast it as a karmatva here, as if it is a karma. That is why it is gauna karma. Originally it could have been a different karaka, but we want to cast it. We want to present it as a karma in the karmatva vivaksha. That is why it is karma. So it is a vikalpa. It's not the main thing. So we want to just present it or give that kind of relationship between dhenu and dohana kriya. That's why we are applying the dvitiya vibhakti on that. Otherwise we can use dhenvaha, no problem. That is why it is called gauna karma padam. Otherwise kshiram will always be in the pradhana karma, because it is always a karma padam. It will be always having the karma karaka. So Gopala Kshiram Dogdi. Now if you convert this into Karmani, then what will it become? Gopalaha, Gopalena. Now we are bringing if it is only one karma padam, then there is no problem. It is just like the Balena Granthaha Pathyate. So same rules will apply here. Gopalena Kshiram becomes Prathama Vibhakti Duhyate. No issue. But now when the second karma pada comes into picture, then the question arises. Which one we want to change it to Prathama Vibhakti? Which one we don't want to change to Prathama Vibhakti? Or whether we should change both of them to Prathama Vibhakti. But the prayogas in Sanskrita, based on that, what we need to do is, now we introduce the second karma pada here, which is dhenu. So dhenum becomes the gauna karma padam, though it was originally supposed to be apadana karakam and dhenvaha with the panchami vibhakti. We don't want to use it in the apadana vivaksha. We want to use it in karmatva vivaksha. And gopalaha dhenum kshiram dogdi. Now we want to change this whole thing into karmani prayoga. Now this we want to change to karmani, which is dushyate. Dushyate. Then gopalaha becomes gopalena. Right? Gopalena. Then between these two, there is a question. Which we want to change to prathama, which one we want to keep it in titiya. Now the rule is because of prayogas only. No. So gauna karma pada we want to change to prathama vibhakti. So dhenuhu, then kshiram we are not changing. We are keeping that in the dvitiya vibhakti. Though both are having the karmatva yaksha here. So gopalena dhenuhu kshiram dushyate. That is what Nirmala Bhagini has written there. Gopalena dhenuhu kshiram dushyate. So follow this rule everywhere, that for these 12 kriyapadas or their synonyms, when they are changed to karmani prayoga, kartrupadam obviously change it to tritiya vibhakti, no question there. And then gauna karma pada change it to prathama vibhakti, and pradhana karma padam keep it in the dvitiya vibhakti, and karma kriya padam change it to karmani. Also make sure that its vachanam matches the which karma padam now? The one which you have changed. Okay? You have changed the dhenu to prathama vibhakti. In some other sentences, some other different word might be, what is gauna karma padasya vachanam kim bhavati tadanugunam kriyapadasyapi vachanam bhavet. Now dhenu is ekvachanam, so dushyate will keep it in ekvachanam. Okay. So similarly, others are there. So we don't need to go through all of these unless you have a question here. These look good to me in this case. Nirmala Bhagini, any question you have?
always pradhana karma gets Dvitiya Vibhakti, right, Mahoday?
Which one?
Pradhana karma, Padat, gets Dvitiya.
Yes.
Gona will remain in Prathama Vibhakti.
Now Gavana karma changes to Prathama. Pradhana karma remains in Dvitiya. For this 12 or their synonyms. So this one looks good everywhere. Chora shatam dandate. Arakshan chora shatam.
Some vachanas have corrected it more.
Yes. Dhanyavada. Okay, the next one. Rangan Mode, question here. You had a question here. Duha dhatu. Should duha dhatu be used along with shabda like dugdham, kshiram, payaha, or can we use it to communicate something else? Yes, it can be used something else also. Yeah, this is a very good example you are given here. Krishnaha Upanishadaha Gitam Dogdhi Bhautam. Only thing that can make that crew like this. Krishna. Vikara. Krishnaha Krishnena Upanishadaha Gitam Dishyate. Upanishadaha. Sundaramasti udaharanam. Upanishadaha, which vibhakti is this?
Prathama.
Telangan Modayam Prachama. Modaya.
उपनिषत् उपनिषदौ उपनिषदः प्रथमावृत्ति उपनिषत् 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 उपनिषदम् उपनिषदम् उपनिषदौ उपनिषदः द्विधा विभक्ति बहुवचनम् उपनिषदः.
In this first sentence, what is the vibhakti of Upanishadah?
प्रथमा विभक्ति द्वितीया विभक्ति बहुवचनम्.
Ditya Bhavachanam. And in this one, Upanishadah?
प्रथमा विभक्ति अपि उपनिषदः एव.
Prathama Vibhakti Upanishad. Bahuvachanam. Actually, Panchami also Samanam, Rupam, Panchami Ekavachanam.
Panchami Upanishadah same. Upanishadah Upanishadabhyam Upanishadabhihi.
Panchami Ekavachan is also same, but here it's okay. It means if you want to use it as apadana. Ekavachane. Astu, Sundaramasti. Yeah, we can use this Dogdhi with other communication also like this. Dogdha Gopalanandanaha Krishna. Then like Vasudhayaha atva Bhumi, Vasudhana Bhumi, Vasudhayaha Kim Ratnani Dogdhi. Okay, next one. Any other question here? Bhikshkena Amba. What do you think, Soumya Bhagini? Everything else correct here?
Ilangovan Mahoday must have done correctly only, Mahoday. Beautiful example of Upanishad.
Bhikshukah Ambam Odanam Yachate. Hmm. So one thing to note here that I have seen some, not right now, but some in the homework examples, I have seen Gopalaha Gam Dogtam or this Krishnaha Upanishadaha Gitam Dogtam. In this examples, we are saying that Gam, Ditya Bhakti, and then originally in an alternative case, it would be Apadana Karaka and Panchami, right? Then Upanishad also said similar thing. Janvaha, we saw that. Then some examples I've seen some not Apadana in their original, right? Some example I remember. Was there an example like Guruho Uttamam Prashnam Pruchati? Something, some example was there like that. And there was another example in similar cases. So if it were not Karmatvaksha na abhavishyat, tarhi, no, then it would have been a different apadana, we know that. But in that example, it was not going to be apadana. It was actually, for example, if I say aham hastena bhojanam khadhami, so not exactly this kind of example, but similar example somebody had put it like aham in the karmani, sorry, in the so in such example in kartari also aham hastena bhojanam khadami. So that, like that, if you want to make it a dvikarmaka, aham hastam bhojanam khadami, like that. So those are not valid. We'll have to remember that we cannot put any karakam to Ditya. Okay? In these 12 cases, 12 kriya dhatus and their synonyms, the gauna karma has to be in those examples which are given in these examples, in those karakas which are given in these examples. Like in dogdhi, the other one is apadana karaka. So when we say pracha, it is not, in that case it was just a visheshanam. Guruhu uttamam prashnam pruchati, or chhatra uttamam prashnam pruchati. Uttamam is not a different karaka. Uttama is visheshanam. And also, even if it is not visheshanam, you cannot just bring in any karakam and then change it to Ditya Vibhakti. Stick to these karakas which are supposed to be there if karmatva is not there. So though this whole karaka prakarana, which is basically the relationship between noun and kriyapada, right? So though we say that vivakshanugunam karakatvam bhavati or vivakshanugunam karakam bhavati. So as per vivaksha means how in the in whatever the intent of the one who is saying or presenting the sentence, as per his vivaksha or as per his wish intent, then the karaka can be used. That is a very sweeping sentence, the statement. That doesn't mean, hey, when I say am hastena bhojanam khadami, hastena is karana karakam. No, I want to use it as apadana karaka. That is my vivaksha. That is not that is not valid. I want to say I am hastat bhojanam karami or hastasya bhojanam karami. Hastai hastena or haste bhojanam karami, because I want to use it as adhikarana. That is not valid, because we have to again prayogas will have to see in the language how the prayogas are there. So only those prayogas become valid, and only those vivakshas become valid. Not complete freedom. Otherwise, if that is the case, then the language will be all distorted, destroyed. So these individual cases also, remember that in its original case, if it is not a karmatva vivaksha nasti chet, what would be the karaka? So stick to those karakas only in your examples. Don't just bring any karaka there. Or another example was that uttamam prashna pruchami. It not simply means there has to be two words. The other word, two nouns, like uttamam prashna. The other noun has to be in a different karaka in original. Then you have to can bring it in the karma karaka. This one is right now. The taskaraha, you see this bhavachana. न्यायाधीश तस्करान् शतं दण्डयति न्यायाधीशेन तस्कराः शतं दण्ड्यन्ते रामः यागशालाम् असुरान् रुणद्धि व्यर्थं रुणद्धि सुन्दरं सुन्दरं भारतसैनिकाः वैरिणः सीमां रुणन्ति वानराः वृक्षफलानि चिन्वन्ति चिनोति चिनुतः चिन्वन्ति शिबिरे रामम् उत्तमफलानि रामाय. So this is another example that I was telling you. So don't bring a different karakam like sampradana unless we have examples like that already in the language. Here with the example which Kaumadikara is giving is apadana. So stick to that unless we find some other example somewhere with like this. This is what I was talking about before.
Mahodaya, we should use only apatana.
In case of chinma chi dhatu, when we want to bring two karma padas, the other karma pada vruksha, the gauna karma pada, generally it would have been in apadana kara, right? Vanaraha vrukshat phalani chinvanti. Right? So use that apadana examples only. Don't use this Ramaya.
I had the same doubt, Mahoday. Only for chi dhatu you're saying apadana, or for all these 12? It's
No,
not like
others.
others.
Others could be in different karaka, right? In the examples.
Right, but the chi
like
dhatu.
Kandulaihi annam pachati. There it is karana karaka.
Yeah, karana karakam. Yes.
So there, don't bring adhikarana there. Like Sudaha Gruhe Annam Pachati. Then don't put Gruhe in Ditiya Vibhakti there. Gruham Annam Pachati. Karta Modik.
Yeah, in the sentence, why there is that question mark is in red color, it's given, so that's it. Sadhu.
This one? He is asking the question. Is this the correct sentence or not?
Sadhu means correct, okay.
Not sadhu. Sadhu only. Avyam.
Sadhu. Avyayam.
If it is sadhu, then it's like munihi, rushihi. Sadhu means sajjana. If it is visarga. No visarga.
You mean the sentence there's a mistake? Or why you are asking that, Sadhu? Shabari is a spelling mistake.
Okay. So we just discussed the Rama is not correct here because this is not apadana karakam originally. Originally is in this example, first example, vruksham is right now it is Ditya Bhakti, but like if it is not Ditya Bhakti, it should have been in Panchami Bhakti, right? Apadana. Vanaraha vrikshat phalani chinvanti. So when giving examples of with dvi karma padam, two karma padas with chi dhatu, make sure that you use some examples where the gauna karma pada originally has the apadana karaka, not like the sampradana karaka. Because we don't know the entire language. Don't twist the usages, at least right now. ब्रूते गुरुः शिष्यं नीतिशास्त्रं ब्रूते साधनं व्याकरणं शास्ति शास्यते न शिष्यते that we did last रूपमे शिष्यते यथा शिष्यः अस्ति गुरुः शिष्यः तथा शिष्यते. Last week I think somebody asked the question, is this the शास्यते अस्ति किं? No, शास्यते इति रूपं नास्ति, शिष्यते एव. शास्यते comes only when there is like some upasarga like anushasana.
अस्तु महोदय, धन्यवादः.
भीमः दुर्योधनं शतं जयति जीयते दियासुरगणः क्षीराब्धिं मत्नाति नेता प्रजाधनं मुष्यन्ते. नेतारः it's like pitra shabda. Netara slightly different, but netarah, not netarah, like karta shabda, kartarah kartrubhihi prajahadhanam mushante samichinam satyam. कृषकः तण्डुलान् गृहं नयति.
Sir, is it murshanti or murshanti? Neta pratyagathanam murshanti, it is written. Or
it's not mo, spelling mistake. Mushnan.
Yeah.
Mushnati, mushnanti.
Shamyaram, it's a typing.
Yeah, that's typo, that's fine. Krishna acharya vakvaktam ashma akarshite akarshite. So here you have given the last four also. Ni, Krishaka, Tandulangraham. So in the last four what happens? Which one will change to Ditya Tritiya here? Sorry, Ditya Prathama. Krishaka Tandulan Graham Nayati. So in this, which one is the Pradhana Karma Pada? Which one is Gauna? So
Tandulan is Pradhana.
these four are different, right? These four are ni, ru, krisha, vaha. So these fall in a different category. Which one is pradhana karma? Which is gauna here?
Here graham is gauna karma.
Graham is gauna karma. And in karmani, what will change to prathama?
Gauna karma.
Gauna karma will change.
Pradhana, right? You have changed pradhana here.
Pradhana karma.
Pradhana is right because this is a reverse here. Until this.
Yeah. It is reverse here. Okay.
Until this, pradhana did not change, and here pradhana is changing. Krishakah tandulaha griham niyante. Tamam. Ravanah sita lankam. Ravanah sita lankam aparyate. Acharya bhashanena bhakta ashramam. Uttama. Samichan. What about you, Karta Mahoday?
I have done, but I have made a mistake. I didn't notice of that you asked for the not sakarma. Only one karma I took into consideration. So that was my Dvikarmakadhatus. Sorry, I have not considered Dvikarmakadhatus when I did my homework.
Only the first one has two karma padas. We need a Dvikarmaka. You can just add later one karma. Here the ni has two. Chatra granthan vidyalayam niyati. Chantrena granthaha vidyalayam niyante.
Okay.
Jayano kshetram krishyate. Astu. So, we're done with the homework. Any question before we move forward?
Only one problem where I find difficulty to find out. I don't know. Only through practice it can be understood well. The problem which I find it the lingam, punlingam and namsum lingam distinguishing only a little problem I find. But strilingam, I can to a certain extent I can find out how the pullingam and namsum lingam. When we use, is there any way to, or only through practice I can learn it?
Means understanding or identifying the linga.
Pullinga and Namsava lingam. Of course,
practice.
These are the constant. When we do practice, when we use prathama. This has to be observed, isn't it, sir?
If it is a halanta padam, halanta pratipadikam, then it could be prathama, it could be lingam, could be anything. Pullinga, strilinga, but then pullinga, strilinga, halanta pratipadika, if it is there, the rupa doesn't change. It's one good thing. And if it is ajanta pratipadikam, swara asti yata Rama, Krishna, Vimana, Kanduka. So those by practice, but generally what we can understand, some of these like ikaranta bhavavachaka shabdaha, yatha gati, shakti, mati, rati, nuti, stuti. So these are all strilinga. Ti ending in
Yeah. By and large, I can the reading of Padam. In between Pullingam and Namswelling only, I make mistake many several times.
And there is no Akaranta Strilinga Padam in Sanskritam. Akaranta.
Yeah.
And there are Akaranta Pullinga Padas are there. Obviously,
yes. Rama.
Those are Strilinga. Pullingas are also there. Akaranta. Okay. But Akaranta Strilinga Pada is not there. Like Rama, how that's Pullinga. Ending Strilinga is not there. Then other one like ending in na. Like Harana, Bharana, Tarana, not Charana. Like those originating from dhatus. Bhavavachaka also they are. Right? This Karana, Marana, Jivana. So these ana ending, these are Ramana. If they are Bhavavachaka, then they are Napumsakalinga Pada. Right. But Ramana can also mean somebody's husband, right? Then it becomes Pullinga, Ramana. But if it is Bhavavachaka, enjoying, Ramanam karoti, then it is Napumsakalinga. Gamanam, Patanam, Dhavanam, Kshalanam, Choranam, Pujanam.
So all the Padam will be Bhavavachaka.
Which one?
All will be Bhavavachaka only.
Cutting in return. All Napumsakalinga are Bhavavachaka?
Yeah.
No. That is the reverse, right? I stated in a reverse way. All words ending in like ana. Karana, Marana, Jivana, ana. Those are, if they are Bhavavachaka, then they are Napumsakalinga.
That also Namswadika. Yes, okay.
But the other way is not true. All Napumsakalinga are not Bhavavachaka.
Yes.
But one word is like Darpana. Darpana, it looks like ana at the end, like Marana, but Darpana is not Bhavavachaka. It is a Vastu. In that case, it could be any lingam. But in this case, Darpana is a Pullinga, Darpana. It could have been Napumsaka also, but by the Prayoga, it is Pullinga. Like Mana. The Mana is also like Mara, like Patana, Gamana, like that. That also Ma Dhatu, we are adding Na there, becomes Mana. So if it is like a measurement, then, or a measurement or respect, then it becomes Napumsakalinga, Manam. But if it is like used in the V, Upasarga, V, Mana, then by Prayoga, it is a Dvilingi. It could be Pullinga, used in Pullinga or Napumsakalinga also, Vimana or Vimanam. Some nouns have multiple lingas, like Vimana. The next one on the Karma Karaka again. We're not yet done with this Karma Karaka. Deshava Akarmakadhatusyoge Deshakala Bhavo Gantavyodhvaja Karma Saujnaka iti Vacham iti Vartikam. Vartikam means supplementary rule. Supporting some other usages in the Bhasha language. Yatha, we'll see examples first, then we'll analyze this, what this means. इदानीं भ्रमति इति क्रियापदम् अस्ति। वाक्यप्रयोगः कथं भवति? भ्रमति, निर्मला भगिनी।
Brahmati is like bru dhatu.
Brahma dhatu. Vakya Brahmati means wanders, right?
Wanders.
Wander. It roams. Roaming.
छात्रः उद्यानं भ्रमति.
Why udyanam brahmati? Chalati, it is like chalati, right?
Wandering. Instead of going to school, they are wandering in the park.
In the park, right? Why are you using it in Dvitiya Bhakti? Then they are wandering in the park.
Udyane Brahmati.
Bhramaraha.
Bhramaraha.
Udyanam. Bhramaraha Udyanam Brahmati.
My question is, why are you using Dvitiya? Why Udyanam? Are they going? Brahma is not going, right? Not reaching.
No, Udyane. This should be Satmita. Udyane.
Similarly, Atati. Atati, you know that. Bhikshuka Atati. Mruga Atati.
Atati means? Atati?
Atati also same, roaming around.
Okay, okay.
Atha, we know that Paryatanam Vibhaga. What is it? Paryatana. How is Paryatana? In this Paryatana Shabda also there is Atana. Pari plus Atana. Atana is coming from this dhatu, Ata. So this is another example of Na, Atanam. Napunsakalinga, you should know. Paryatanam. So Atati. Atati. Vakya prayogaha. Vakyam. No? You can use same example.
Denvaha उद्याने अटति.
धेनवः उद्याने अटन्ति. धेनुः उद्याने अटति. धेनुः वने अटति. उष्ट्रः मरुभूमौ अटति. So these examples are akarmaka. These are akarmaka dhatus. Ata, brahma, these examples. Akarmaka dhatus. But when you use the word like udyana, chhatrah, udyane brahmati, that could be put in the Tvitiya vibhakti also with the karma vivaksha, udyanam brahmati. But generally, so there is a difference here. We should avoid using these like udyanam brahmati or vanam brahmati. Casual usages like this. Yeah, I want to use it in karma pada. This one as a dvitiya vibhakti. Why? Because there is a vartika here. Akarmaka dhatu viryoge. There is a kala bhava gantavyo. So even though it is a akarmaka dhatu, instead of using this vane brahmati or udyane brahmati, I'm going to use it in dvitiya because karma samjnaka. says karma sanyaka, ditya karmani, I am going to use it. So that is not the intention of these vartikas, of the rules, saying that, yeah, you just use it casually. In place of saptami, you can, whenever you want, wherever you want, you can just change it to ditya. That is not the intention of vartika. Yeah. Though technically it is right. You can say, yeah, my usage is supported by this article, so I will use it. So that's how this grammar, when we understand, when we read it, we should not be going this literally word by word. So this is saying like this, so I'm going to use it like this. Okay? Now, what here it is meaning, we should always keep that in mind, that karma, what is the original definition of karma karaka? When the karma karaka is, how the karma samjna is defined? What is the sutram? Anyone?
Can I say?
Yes. Hmm?
Karturipsitasamam karma.
Karturipsitasamam karma. So what does that mean? Kartuhu ipsitatamam karma. Meaning is simple. What does it mean? Kartuhu ipsitatamam karma.
Kartu desires to be obtained.
Punah vadatu.
Ipsitamam is a desire to be obtained.
Ipsitatamam, most desired. At most desired.
Atyandam icha.
So that one becomes the karma sanya. So that concept or that bhava has to be kept where this karma sanyakas are there. Okay? Just not because this is there. Okay. Even in the Dvikarmakadhatus, instead of using this udhyane, I just put karma pada. That should not be the mindset. That, yeah, we can use udyanam bhramati, or for example udyanam only when he is really wanting that udhyana in very passionately, or there is some reason for that he wants to buy that or some udhyana or something like that. Okay? Or very intensely desires that, not just because he's roaming around just for playing something, not like that. Okay? Just playing, say udhyane, or just taking a walk in the udhyana, there is no intention of intense desire there. So udaharanam Parashurama, whose original name is also just Rama. He became Parashurama nickname, but his name is also Rama. Rama, Parashurama, kim bhumim bhramati. That is more appropriate. Bhumim bhramati. Mahim atati. Mahim Rama, Parashurama, Mahim atati. Mahi, this loka, bhulokam atati. Why? Because he is intensely going around it, trying to kill all the evil kshatriyas, trying to clean up this loka of the evil kshatriyas. So there is an intense action is there, and intensely desiring to roam around this because of that purpose. In
so
such cases,
if I say pramaraha madhupanaya udyanam pramati, is it correct?
That's okay. That if you are intending to do intense, there is some intense action has to be there.
Madhupanaya. Madhupanaya I used.
That is a different thing. Madhupana is we are not bringing that. We are putting this Vidya Bhakti here. Madhupanaya, that is Sampradhanam, that's okay. For the purpose. That is a different example you are taking.
Okay.
But in our case, we are talking about the bringing the Dvitiya Vibhakti here, or some where Udyane Bhramati, Loke Atati, Aham Kim, this Vimanasthanake Bhramami. So in these ones, casually we should not convert that Vimanasthanake to Vimanasthanakam. Only if you suppose if you lost something, your car or something, you are parked there, and you are day and night roaming around in the Vimanasthanaka trying to find your car or keys or something, then it makes more sense to put that in Vimanasthanakam Bhramati. Not just because he's just standing there leisurely in the Vimanasthanaka roaming around. Then use the normal Karaka, which is like Vimanasthanake Bhramati. Okay. Similarly, Atati, those Dvikarmakadhatus. Examples are given here. Bhramati, Atati, examples. Like even Swapiti, Swapadhatu. Swapiti, Nidrati, those things. Examples given in the Vyakhyana books are Swapiti. The Swapiti means what? Somebody help me here. Swapiti means what? What is the meaning of Swapiti? Swapiti.
Is it dreams, Mahoday? Or sleeps?
Swapiti is sleep. That dream is one stage of the sleeping. So Swapiti is actually sleeping only. So as part of the sleep, dream comes in the middle.
Okay, Mahoday.
So Udaharanam, let's say Swapiti, generally when I like Shete, right? Shete, Swapiti, Nidrati. So these are all similar synonymous verbs. So they are all akarmak, right? Like when I say Shete or Swapiti, Kutra Swapiti, where do you sleep? Not what do you sleep. Right? Where do you sleep? उदाहरणं किं भवति अहं वाक्यं कथं भवति
ज्येष्ठः स्वपिति ज्येष्ठः स्वपिति शयाने
ज्येष्ठः स्वयाने शयने maybe I think it's शयने वृद्धः maybe I think you want to say वृद्धः when you say ज्येष्ठः. Vruddha is fine. I mean, don't think that actually Jyeshtha is the derivative of Vruddha only. Don't think that Jyeshtha means elder person something. Vruddha is also elder only. Vruddha Shayane Swapiti. This means Vruddha is sleeping in the bed or on the bed. So, but there is another example given here. Let's say Desha, when it is Desha, this is also Desha, right? What is Desha?
Place. It indicates place.
Place. Desha means place, it doesn't need to be like a country. The word, meaning of the word. This Shayana is also Desh only, it's a place. Right? But it could be country, it could be any region, anything. So here, so Desha could be Bharata Desha also, or any smaller Rajyam also, any Desha, region. It could be. Now, when we say one example, let's say somebody is sleeping in a state. If you take states which are present or countries which are present during Ramayana or Mahabharata, like Kosala Rajyam, or there are other like Kuru Rajyam. What were the other states during Mahabharata?
Panchala, Kosala.
Panchala Rajyam. Then there are Kekaya. Then there was the other side, Bahalika. So there were many Rajas. So one example, like a Kuru, you can take Kuru. This is another example. Somebody, Kurun Swapiti. Swapiti is already there. Okay. Kurun Swapiti. So, for example, who Kurun Swapiti? No, like say, who wants to sleep in the Kuru Rajya? Let's say Krishna. Krishna Swapiti, he sleeps. And when it is like a Desha, Desha means actually it is a Jananga or a community. It's a community. So when it is a community in Sanskritam, we generally use the Bahuvachanam. Even in, let's say, so Kuru Rajya Swapiti, that is the general use, right? Kuru or Kaurava Rajya or Kuru Rajya Swapiti. And what is this Kuru? It's the name of a Jananga or a community. It's not one Hastinapura iti nasti. Hastinapura is one city's name. But Kuru or this Panchala, Kekaya, these are the community names. They are not one place. It's a region, and it's named after the people who are there, or dwelling there, like Kuru. So in that case, Kuru Rajyam is name of that Rajyam. But if you just say Kuru or Kekaya, then it becomes the name of the community. So in that case, in Sanskritam we use Bahuvachanam, Kurushu Swapiti. In English also I think it is similar, right? If somebody is sleeping or staying, he is staying amongst Kurus, like that. Swapiti generally means Nidra, but also it means staying, right? Swapiti, Kurushu. In this case, even if you take sleeping, he sleeps amongst Kurus. He sleeps amongst Indians, something like that. So it's a word referring to the community, group of people. Then we use Bahuvachanam. Now, this is the normal usage. If he is actually simply sleeping, this is how it should be used. Krishna Kurusha Swapiti, like this. He is just going and sleeping for a few days, one day, one night, or 1 week, whatever. Just visiting them and sleeping, that's fine. Krishna Kurusha Swapiti, like this. But there is an alternate usage for this called Kurun Swapiti. Bahuvachanam only because it is Janangam. Then Kurun means Dvitiya Bhakti. Now Karma Sanyaka, because the Desha, Karma Sanyaka, we are putting a Karma Sanya on it and then applying Dvitiya. then it becomes Krishna kurun swapiti. This is also a valid usage, but when? Just again, as I said before, not casually, like if it's just visiting them, this kind of prayoga should not be used. When he actually wants to occupy that state or conquering kind of thing, permanently staying there, that kind of intention is there, then use this kind of karma samjna here. Intense desire for that state is there, or for that people, or for that region, then use this Krishna kurun swapiti, like this. Okay. So we saw that, like, one was the example of desha, both are desha, like mahimatati, kurun swapiti. Then another example is with the kala. Next one is kala example. So somebody is staying for a month. Some guest is staying with you for a month. Now, how do we say month now? For a month now. Atithihi masakalam vasati, or masam vasati. We can just say masam vasati. Even this atithihi masam vasati, this is valid because your intention is that this atithi guest is completely staying for the one whole month. So if you take only vasati, that is akarmaka. Atithihi vasati. Kutra vasati? Gruhe vasati. Idanim yantam kalam vasati. How long is he going to stay? Then we can bring this masam, because he is completely without break, interruption, he is going to stay for a month. So there is a full occupation is there. So we can use atithihi masam gruhe vasati iti prayoga bhavati. Though this masam is now karma samjna, because that ditya, though vasati vasudhatu is akarmaka, still we can use the karma padam here, and that is supported by this vartika. Another example with the bhavavachi. Bhavavachi, that bhava means action here. For example, somebody is, let's say example here, mitram godohanam asti. This is example given, godohanam, because godoha, go was the main thing. So most of the examples are with go, dogri, all that. So godohanam aste, not asti, aste. Aste means sitting, upavishati iti artha, upavishati, asudhatu. It can use upavishati also. Mitram godohanam aste. Asudhatu, upavishadhatu, they are akarmaka, we know that. So somebody has to sit in something or on something, kate upavishati or asane upavishati. But here, how long he is going to sit there? That we can bring with the another noun in the Dvitiya Bhakti. Mitram godohanam aste, like this. Mitram godohanam aste means you are milking the cow until that he is sitting, until that he is going to sit there.
Godohanam meaning in?
Godohanam means milking the cow. Dohanam means milking. Go is dhenu. Until you finish, until the whole time of you milk the cow, he is sitting there. The whole time he has to sit there. So mitram godohanam upavishati. This way you can use the bhavavachaka or kriyavachi pada in the as a karma sanya with an akarmaka kriya pada like aste, upavishati, etc. Okay. Then gantavya adhva. If you see the last one here, gantavya adhva. Adhva means marga. Adhva is adhvan shabda, nakaranta shabda. Adhvan means marga, road. So the one you are traveling, that road, you can use in the as a karma sanya, that means with the ditiya bhakti, with akarmaka kriya pada. So gachati is already sakarmaka, so let's not use gacha. Again, aste or upavishati can be upavishati can be akarmaka dhatu here, kriyapada. So as or upavishati. So if we use the example balaha krosham, krosha is krosham aste or upavishati can use. Krosha is one measurement, like a miles you can say, or kilometer. It's a measurement, one unit of road or a distance. So when we say Gantavyadva, when we say the Krosha, we can't just a margam. It has to be one particular unit, Krosham or Yojanam. For equivalent of mile, if it is there, I have seen usages like Pashanam or Pashana Duram is a unit like a mile. Because every mile there is a, or every kilometer there is a milestone, right? So it's Pashana Duram, like that. Balaha krosham aste. In this example, what is happening? Aste is upavishita sitting. Then krosham aste means what? Here it means he is going through he is walking on the road, but every mile he is sitting. He is taking rest or sitting every mile while he is walking. So that is the meaning of this. So if you want to bring that meaning, you can use this kind of prayoga. Balaha krosham aste. Balaha yojanam upavishati, like this. Means during the movement, he is doing this kriya every krosha, for that every mile something. So I think now you understand the meaning of this vartika. Akarmaka dhatuvihi yoge. In the when akarmaka dhatus are used, like utter, brahma, vas, as, upavisha, etc. Desha, the one region, the nouns indicating region, time, kala, like masam you saw, example masam, bhava kriyavachi, like godohanam, etc. Then gantavya adhva, or unit of distance measurement. So these ones can be used in the karma sanya. With the karma sanya means in the dvitiya vibhakti. That is a vartika. But again, keep that thing in the back of your mind. When there is an intense or complete occupation or repetitive occupation is kriya or ipsitatama is intended behind that, not just casually. So while reading this grammar, making sense of it, these things have to be kept in mind. Like just because there is a rule or some statement is there, some sutra or vartika is there, that doesn't automatically mean that you can just casually start replacing or substituting these everywhere. Like this example, another example which I keep on talking, like bhuta krudanta also, right? Like gatavan, patitavan, patitavati, etc. Somewhere they said that the bhuta, suddenly because bhuta word comes there, don't think wherever there's bhuta kala, I'm going to put this form, gatavan. Look at the other corroborating usages and other evidences, then make understand them in that way properly. So okay, I'll stop here. Viramamahadya. Namaskaraha.
Sir, once
धन्यवादः महोदय.
Dhanyawada.
all deshakala when we use this prayog, is it necessary that all should karma sankhya only? When we use deshakala, everywhere we should use the karma sankhya only?
No. You said that, right? Wherever this is a vartika, it's like kurun sapiti, kurushu is also valid. Like udyanam brahmati, udyane is also valid.
Yeah,
Udyane
certain
brahmati.
yeah. Okay, not all. Yeah.
Both are valid, but this is supported. Udyanam brahmati, bhruvam brahmati, atan mahim brahmati. These are supported. These usages are also valid, provided you have that ipsita tama intent is there. Utkata ichha, to obtain that. Like masam vasati means what? For the entire masa he is staying there. If he just staying for a minute or so, yeah, for the entire minute he is staying, you can use purna nimesham vasati. That's fine. But that intense ichha should be there, or complete occupation kind of thing is like kurun sapiti in that case. Somebody wants to actually go and conquer that region, and he wants to stay there forever. So that kind of ichha is there. That's why the intention has to be there. Then this kind of karma sanya ditya bhakti makes sense. Otherwise, put that in the saptami in the case of desha. But kala, I don't know, kala, masam masati, because somebody has, when he's living, he has to live entire time there. But bhava, there godohanam masti, or veda pathanam masti. In that case, the entire patana kala, if he is staying, then you can use it. And then gantavyadva, we talked about the gantavyadva has to be a particular unit, like krosha. Just marga, the usages we don't find like that. Margam aste. Marge upavishati, that's fine. In the road he sits. But if for a certain distance of that road, if he is sitting for the entire distance, during that distance, then we can bring that word which is used for that distance to indicate that distance, like krosha, yojana, etc. Okay. Dhanyawadaha. Namaskaraha.